Welcome to another episode of the Wayne Diaries. Our trip on a 17-foot boat from Ludington, Michigan all the way to the Keys. Well, roughly all the way down to Florida to pick up our other boat. There's been a ton of people that have donated on my PayPal, and I appreciate it. And you guys know who you are. Please don't donate again. I mean, if you want to, that's fine. But you guys have already donated, and I appreciate it very much. And it really helps out to keep the fuel in the boat and keep the trip alive and keep doing what we're doing. But anybody else feels like donating, that'd be great. I'll put the PayPal link in the description below. I'll also put my Venmo account in the description below, or a picture. You can scan the QRC or whatever and use Venmo instead of PayPal. If you can throw $3, $5, $10, whatever. I'm not asking for a lot, just enough to keep fuel in the tank and keep the boat moving. We've had some ups and downs and some hiccups, but we're moving on, and we're keeping to travel. We're kind of in about a third of the trip now, maybe a little over the third. If you like my channel, make sure you check out Brenton's channel, Backwaters and Back Roads. I'll put a link in that description. If you like my stuff, you'll like his stuff. Again, I've had a ton of donations. It's been really cool. And if you can feel like you can do that again, do that a couple bucks, that'd be great. But other than that, this video is about kind of finally making it down the lake and getting off the lake, which was brutal. You can see I got quite the scraggly beard, and my hair is just craziness. But I'm not going to do anything until I get to Florida, and we'll just take it when we get there. We're looking like Grizzly Adams and feeling like Grizzly Adams. But anyway, this is basically just living off the river. And so let's get into the video, and I appreciate you guys watching. Please subscribe and hit that bell notification. That'll tell you when the video's back up. I try to put a video up about every week, either Friday or Saturday or Sunday, one of them days, whatever I can find time to get it done and get it edited. So let's get into the video. So once I get down here at the end of the Lake Michigan, at the basic end, and the Calumet River is right over here, not very far. You can see some of the skyline of Chicago. I always stop this marina because it provides me with, I can get fuel, I can end up doing my laundry. Probably the most important thing, aside from fuel, is a shower. Arr, matey. I can scrub the slime off this pirate. So that's a huge, huge thing. And then plus I can go over to this casino here, and I can get something to eat. I can have a couple of beers, and I can do whatever. So that's always a huge bonus. And then the fuel dock's over there. We'll get fuel, and most likely I'll get right back out of here today and get into the river and start down. But I want to top off with fuel. I'd like to stay the night, but I'm feeling like I shouldn't, in a way. I mean, I know I'm not in any hurry, but we'll see. Play it by ear. Yeah, I like this old Carver. It's got an aft berth on it. 32-foot Carver, little fly bridge to it, nice salon. It's a nice level board. Carvers are good boats. It's about probably 80s. They laid the glass thick back then, so they're like tanks. So anyway, we're gonna go up in the casino and do a little work on some video and some internet stuff. Peace out, guys. got a ton of swell out here from the north and a lot of chop from coming offshore. So it's kind of like a washing machine, which it's normally down here because it's just water in a big bowl. But I can see the Chicago skyline, so we're only, 5-6 miles from getting into the Calumet. So there's light at the end of the tunnel, and we are definitely, I think, going to at least accomplish the first leg of this thing. The second leg, get in the river and get to the Tennessee Tom Bigby, and the third leg down to Mobile Bay. But so anyway, I'm gonna get back to navigating this thing. Well, we are entering the Calumet River, which will bypass around and run into the Illinois, and then the Illinois all the way down basically into the Mississippi. But this is kind of the real industrial area here. It's kind of a rough type of thing for a while. It's all, like I said, it's all industrial and stuff. But it's quiet, they're just more or less commercial traffic, barge traffic, that kind of stuff. And we'll probably see a barge up here right quick, like, I'm sure. So yeah, you can see some of the barges here, and got a bunch of barges up here. Like I said, it's a very industrial area for quite a while, until we get down actually past the sanitation canal that's goes behind the backside of Chicago. So yeah, here's your biggest thing is you got to stay out of these guys' way, and we're going to get over here and get out of his way. He must not be mad because he hasn't blown his horn, so. Are all twin screws on the back of those, and a lot of those in the Mississippi, when we talk to some of the captains, they you can see all the bubble and churning here and stuff. They have 10,000 horsepower per engine, so they have an immense amount of power, and you try to stay out of their prop wash, which means the back of the boat when it's making a turn or something, you want to stay out of that prop wash because it has a lot of power to push your boat around. But it's pretty simple. You just kind of follow suit, just stay out of their way and do the best you can. They're pretty decent about things. So we're kind of down in the heart of it here with we haven't got very much further, and we'll hit the electrified gates and stuff that keep all the Asian carp out. But we'll just circle here and wait for this barge to get these secured and stuff and move, and that's what I mean. You can see the wake behind him there, which is that prop wash, and you just can't get in near that because they can really churn up some water. So we're just going to hang loose and wait for him to give us the okay. So I get a lot of emails, not a lot, but a few emails from Crawley's here. Crawley's is one of the first places people can go, because this is the first, I think, fixed, I take it back, this isn't the fixed bridge. People usually can get here with their sailboat and have their mast taken down, but they're kind of pricey. But anyway, they have a ton of boats that they have taken possession of because nobody has gotten them or whatever. So they've sent me a few, you know, different ones for hardly, you know, real cheap price and whatnot. But if I wasn't so far behind in time, I'd probably go in and look around or whatever. But I kind of want to keep making tracks. And there's always, I get tied up looking at boats. I'll spend the whole day there looking through boats, you know, and then I'll get some wild-haired idea, and that's not a good thing. We got to stay focused on what we're doing on this trip. So anyway, but you can see the sign there, it says Crawley's Yacht Yard.